Well, a house takes a lot of work to maintain. And all of those leaves that are down there were all up here. All across there. They were thick. I mean, we're talking about maybe 4 or 5 inches thick underneath the eaves. And what that does is that accumulates moisture, and boy, it rusts the metal, and it leaks. So I've got a leak right about there that I've got to do something with. I got to actually wash that all off and come back with some elastomeric coating on it. The rest of it's already been elastomeric coated. This roofing is probably 60, 70 years old, but metal roofing will last forever as long as you just take care of it. What I do is, and I know it's not recommended, is put elastomeric coating on top of the metal. Well, the metal at this point was so old, it's like I said, 60 years old, that it probably should have been replaced. But I'm cheap, and so I'm not going to replace it. So what I did was I just put elastomeric coating on top of it. And elastomeric coating is a polymer, excuse me, polymer coating that actually seals whatever surface it is. Now, the reason that it's not recommended for metal roofs is that it's if you get a crack in it, the water will go under and then it'll stay in a pocket underneath the coating. But I'm planning on keeping this elastomeric coating every 5 years, so that won't happen in my case. And if it does, I'll replace a piece rather than replacing the whole roof for the tune of maybe about $6,000-7,000. So again, I'm cheap. So, but anyway, this all was thick. I mean, you can see it was all the way up to the eaves. So that's 5-6 inches of leaves that were here. So anyway. Homes take a lot. I mean, my goodness, it takes a lot to maintain them and to keep them. But there's our house. We actually put a brand new roof on the house. We put a new roof on the shed, on the laundry room area. We have put all new windows in. It's a concrete block house, so it's got really good structural integrity. The house is actually poured concrete. Back in the 60s, I think it was built in 67. Back in the 60s, they would actually pour every other column of block. So that essentially is a solid concrete house. So it no hurricane's going to knock it down. I mean, if it might tear a piece of the roof off, but those walls are going to be there forever. I mean, they'll be there probably long after I'm dead. But anyway, this is also our little mini shed. What we did is we made a little tiny house for my son. And there's our puppy area. We have the puppies in the house there when they're anywhere from 3 weeks old to about 8 weeks old. And we give them the yard. They can come in and out. And at night, we actually bring them inside the house. But during the day, they have their little run around here. And they've got their area in there to get out of the rain in case it rains, because it does rain here a lot. But this place is beautiful. My goodness, I mean, look at the oak trees that we have. I mean, just gigantic oak trees. And we got almost 2 acres. It goes all the way over there. You probably can't, well, you can see a white fence post right out there. And that fence post is actually the other side of our property. So we could build another giant house on this property if we wanted to. But you know what? God is good. He's blessed us with what we have, and we're close to being free and clear. We have a house in Alaska that we are selling right now, and if that comes through like I think it is, this house will be free and clear. And God is good. We've just planted a whole new shrub bushes along there, trying to get them to grow, hibiscus and various different types of perennials. But anyway, like I said, house is constant work. I mean, if you ever think that you are going to own a home and just sit back, you may own a home, but you won't be sitting back. I mean, look at the things out there that are revolving around. Those things actually take heat out of the attic. And boy, they really, when the wind is blowing, they really cook. And that sucks all the heat right out of the attic, and it keeps them nice and cool. In Florida, we don't have to worry about cold too much, but we do have to worry about heat, because heat is really, boy, I tell you what, it's in the middle of the summer. It's 98 degrees and 100% humidity. So anyway, I just thought I'd give you a little look at our place and in our acreage. There's our little travel trailer that we brought down from Alaska. So anyway, like I said, a home is just one of those things you never get finished working on.